What's up, YouTube? This is Sacrificial Squirrel coming at you with a different video as typical. A few weeks ago I did a video on my pistol and everything that is made up with it, everything that I've changed, color, and both mechanical. This time around, as I did not go and play airsoft this weekend due to my son's birthday, I decided to do a video on my loadouts. For most people, when they're in airsoft, they typically deviate to the higher end, like plate carriers. As you can see, the plate carriers I run, you can purchase off of Amazon. I went the cheaper route. I mean, by the time you spend all the money to get your gear to where you need it to be, it is quite expensive, and it's not really that cheap in the end. But it still beats buying like a Cry JP 2.0 plate carrier, which is, you know, just shy of $300. Both for my black one and my camo one. They are from G-Fire that you can get on Amazon. My black one I paid about 80-90 bucks. The camo one is actually one that Secret bought. I had bought an exact replica of this plate carrier, but as in camo. And the one he ended up buying, which is the one you currently see in front, ended up being too big for him, so we ended up swapping. But what's ironic and kind of funny is both of these plate carriers are G-Fire and they come up with the same length, but the one on the right, as you can see, is a bit different than the makeup of the black one. But it worked out perfect for me because the black one I had to modify in order to fit since I'm a huskier guy, and the multicam one ended up working out perfectly. As you can see, I have book bags. There's one on this one as well. For indoors, I run the black. Outdoors, we run camo. For the black one, the book bag is obviously for HPA, as you can tell from my pistol videos. I run on air. So inside of here, I have a Ninja carbon fiber tank. It is 50 cubic inches at 4,500 psi. I've talked about that in a previous video. For an airline, it's a amped airsoft. They seem to be typically the ones that make all the airlines for everybody. I got different patches of different sorts. You know, gotta give a shout out to the big guys in Norwich since it's the gun I run, and then also to the home turf of Bad Cat. On the front, we run, since my pistol, I run on MP5 mags. So we have the MP5 carrier, and then I also have the, you know, belly pouch, and along with the team logo and my name. For the camo one, we got our name. You know, shout out to the team. Secret's got an exact same one. We got the same, you know, belly pouch as we did on the other one. And then I have a very similar backpack, just in coyote brown, with some, you know, patches on that as well. For headgear, since I have glasses, my goggles are a lot bigger and I can't run an actual fast helmet, which I would love to do, but I do the next best thing, which are, I just run Carhartt hats. They, you know, thick enough that you got enough, you know, meat to the hat that it can help, you know, ricochet some of the BBs. Obviously it doesn't protect everyone. If you take one to the top of the dome, you know, it still hurts. But these are pretty solid for what they are. For gloves, I run the Mechanics M-Pack series. Obviously I got both multicam and black. They have a nice padding on the knuckles, obviously except for the trigger finger. But these run perfectly. I've been shot in the hands and they definitely ricochet the BBs pretty well. To protect the, you know, the old shiny teeth, I run the One Tiger masks. My black one I custom made to be the Punisher skull. You know, a lot of people tell me it's cringy. I really don't care. I love the Punisher both as a comic and, you know, just the symbol in general. It's something I always grew up with. I love the Punisher movies. I read all the comics, so, you know, I wanted to just paint it to be different and unique. And then for the multicam one, obviously we kept it as multicam. For the last big thing of the loadout, it is my goggle setup. This has been modified quite a bit to run everything as I like. These are the Rothco over the glasses goggles. I do have one in Coyote Brown, but I just keep the black one since they've been modified to do everything I needed to do. I have my GoPro mount that is glued to the band and then also zip tied to the actual rubber on the goggles. And then because of my glasses, I fog pretty bad, and then my glasses definitely pick up condensation when we start playing a lot. So shout out to Xfog for making a wonderful gadget, you know, to keep constant airflow blowing into my goggles. As you can see, I have the tubing go up and over my head, but you know, it blends in with my hat and it works out perfect. Typically I never end up fogging. I do end up with condensation inside of the goggles just due to the simply, you know, sweating over time, absorbing into that foam, and then every time you push that onto your face, you end up, you know, pushing out a little bit of the sweat down into the goggles. So this was a quick review of what I have for loadout gear. This next coming time, so it won't be this weekend, the following weekend, which would be the 21st. We are headed to a different field, and it will be outdoor play. We're finally changing it up. You know, shout out to Bad Cat. You know, they're one of our favorite places to go play. They never did us wrong, and it's a wonderful field that they have, and we're definitely starting to get acquainted with the staff members. But you know, it's time to start changing it up. So we are excited to go, and then I have an awesome video for you next week where the gun that I will be running for outdoors is finally arriving, and it will be spectacular, and I cannot wait. I will definitely view a unboxing video with all the accessories and then the actual pew for next week's video, since again I don't have any content from actually playing, so be on the checkout for that. So with all that said, make sure you give me some comments, you know, if you like the gear, if you hate it, if you would change things. I'm always open to criticism, but I hope you enjoyed what I have for a loadout, and we'll catch you on the next one.